Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Keys, and in 2 weeks, Rise of Iron is going to drop, and the tower is going to look very different. We're going to see a lot of different visual changes, and along with that, you're going to want to pick up a lot of weapons beforehand that the vendors currently sell that you're not going to be able to get when the Rise of Iron launches. So we're going to take a run around to all the vendors as well as the quartermasters and see what guns you should pick up before September 20th. The first weapon we're going to look at is the Hawksaw. This does 25 damage to the head, 17 to the body for a 0.87 second time to kill, with optimal kills 2.66 bursts with 8 crits. This is one of the fastest firing pulse rifles with lowest time to kill in the game, so you're definitely going to want to pick this up before Rise of Iron drops. It comes stock with the SLO-19 projection sights, SPO-28 hollow sights, as well as the SPO-57. I'd go with the 19s here. You're going to want to focus mostly on stability, so fitted stock is going to be great to increase weapon stability. You also have counterbalance, which is going to increase the weapon stability as well. And we're also going to have small bore, increased range and stability. This is going to fire on a trigger hair, and it's also going to be extremely stable, so losing some magazine and reload isn't going to be a big issue. Next, we're going to look at the Hung Jury, which is a legendary auto rifle from Dead Orbit. It has a time to kill of 1 second with 2 crits and 2 body. Body shot time to kill is 1.33 and requires 5 body shots. This is an amazing scout rifle. It has Candle IS-2, which is minimal iron sights, Flash HS4, Omolon image technology, and Signal MS5. I'd go with Candle IS2 for the scope. Next, it has life support. Kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating health. On the next tree, neither of the perks are that great. I'd probably go with single point sling just so you can move quicker and switch weapons faster. And on the last tree, I'd go with Third Eye. Radar stays active while aiming down this weapon's sights. The vendor version at launch of TTK actually gave you more in the magazine and Firefly, so it's a bit better roll than what you see here. But it's not a fast firing scout rifle, so you don't need as much stability. You're still going to hit a lot of your shots. Next, we're going to look at the Vanguard Quartermaster, and we're going to look at the 1,000-yard stare. It has a time to kill of 0.83. It can res snipe. It does 388 crit damage and 156 to the body. This one has Wildhawk SL20, Longview SLR20, and Ambush. I'd stick with Ambush for this one more often than not. In the first tree, you've got Underdog, which is going to boost weapons handling. In the next column, I go with Armor Piercing Rounds, and it's nice to have Unflinching on the last tree. This is a great perk. This is a pretty awful roll, but for someone who doesn't have a 1,000-yard stare and they're looking for a great sniper rifle to break into Rise of Iron with, you're going to get a great feel with this high-impact sniper rifle, and you can't go wrong with it. It's definitely the best vendor sniper rifle out there right now. Next, we're going to go to Future War Cult and look at a couple weapons. The first is the Vanity, which has a 0.87 second time to kill. Optimal kill is 1 crit, 2 body. All body shot kill is 1.3 seconds. It does 95 to the head and 64 to the body. It has Fast Draw IS, which is a standard sight. It has Quick Draw IS, which is an agile sight, lightning fast handling, and Sure Shot IS. Sure Shot's definitely the scope you're going to want to use for this gun. Your static perk is Third Eye. The next perk is going to be Rifled Barrel, which is going to give you that range that you need. Rifle barrel is almost necessary on hand cannons with Bloom and the Ghost Bolts that's going on right now. And then last but not least, you'd want to go with Life Support, which is going to start your health regeneration when you're critically wounded. You're going to love this in both PvE and PvP. Next, we're going to look at the Villainy, which is a legendary pulse rifle. It has a time to kill of 1 second and does 30 to the head and 20 to the body. This has Red Dot ORS, which is a precision sight. It has Focus Lens FLS2, and it also has the snappy sight that you're going to want to go with, Quick Draw IS. You're going to choose that for sure. Next, you have Head Seeker. Body shots of this weapon increase precision damage for a short period of time. There's a 25% damage bonus. You're going to have perfect balance, and that's what I'd recommend on this. You're going to want to increase that stability. You have Reinforced Barrel and Skip Rounds as well, but I'd stick with perfect balance. And you have Glass Half Full. The bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage. You're going to enjoy this gun in both PvE and PvP. Next, we're going to look at the Vacancy, which is a fusion rifle. It does 49 damage per bolt, and it's 5 bolts to kill. So basically one shot. Candle IS2 minimal iron sights is the first. Torch HS2 is the second. You're going to want to go Torch HS2 for that improved target acquisition. You have Hot Swap. Readying this weapon grants a period of brief bonus accuracy. Braced Frame is going to increase that stability so that more bolts hit your target. And last is Rangefinder. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range, so you're going to have less damage fall off over long distances, so you can actually shoot to kill from a longer distance than if you didn't have rangefinder. This is a fantastic fusion rifle. You're going to have a lot of fun in the Crucible with it. Next, we're going to look at the Righteous 7, which is a new monarchy auto rifle. It has a time to kill of 0.9 seconds. You need 10 crits to kill, and it's 1.2 seconds with 13 body shots. It does 20 damage to the head, 16 to the body. Your goal on this is going to be to increase the stability of the weapon so you can hit more shots. The first is SLO-12 projection sights. Second is lightweight red dot sights, improve weapon handling, and SRO-41, the threat evaluation sights. I would probably go with one of the first two sights, and it's really up to you which one you choose. SLO-12 is the one that I like because it improves weapon handling. In the next tree, Perfect Balance is the perk that you're going to want to pick. It's going to make the recoiled weapon very, very light and easy to fire. Next, I go with lightweight so that I can move a little bit quicker. Reinforced barrel is just going to take too much range from you. I like having the +2 character agility. And then next is counterbalance. This weapon has increased stability. So with perfect balance and counterbalance, you're literally going to be firing in a very straight line, and the recoil is very, very controllable. You're going to find this auto rifle is awesome in both Crucible and in PvE. Well, everyone, that's the end of the video. I think next time we'll be talking. The tower will look quite a bit different, as I mentioned. There's going to be a lot of great new vendor weapons that are coming out, but at least you're not going to miss out on these particular vendor weapons. These are also very great. If you do buy them and new vendor weapons end up becoming a bit better, you can always dismantle. But I've time after time been in that situation where I wish I had bought a vendor weapon and I kicked myself. Well, hit like, hit subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.